I never thought I'd be in Sayulita. So although 10-15 years ago, everyone said that it was such a cool place to come, fishing village, great surfing, it was the place to be. But since then it's become one of the most Instagram spots in all of Mexico, and a lot of people told me that it has changed so much with tourism taking over local culture. However, it is off season, and I found a really great deal. $20 a night for a hotel. That's pretty central. So I thought, let's take the risk, let's check it out. Is Sayulita overrated, or is it still the place to be? I didn't think I'd like Sayulita off the bat. However, when we arrived last night, I was already surprised. We booked accommodation very last minute as we were leaving San Pancho, and we booked this spot that is quite central, which a lot of people don't do. They recommend staying up a hill, but I didn't think it would be good for us to be walking up and down a hill all day with Alan not feeling well. And so I booked this spot that looked very green and lush, and indeed it is. It was quiet in the chaos of the central area last night, and today we've woken up and discovered we also have a free breakfast. So that's where we're headed now. Now, the other thing that surprised us is everyone said Sayulita is so expensive, but this place we're only spending $20 a night. And I think because it's off season, it's first week of October, which means high season has not started yet, and everyone is preparing for high season, which is November. So we got a fantastic rate there, and it's just been, last night was very comfortable. Alan said he woke up and he loves waking up to just being in nature, which is kind of crazy because I think the center core isn't thought of that, and most people go up the hill. I will put where we're staying. Here's a QR code right here, and I'll put a link in the description below because I don't know what regular season pricing is, but so far, October in Sayulita has been good. Now, part of the reason why October is low season is it is so humid here. It's reaching 39 Celsius every day, and the humidity is oppressive. It's really, really bad. Alan, over the last couple of days, just spent too much time in the sun, got a little bit dehydrated. So I don't know if we're gonna go to the beach today. I'm definitely gonna check it out, but it may not be a beach day for us because also Sayulita is primarily, the main beach is for surfing. So it may be best if we just check out town. I want to see, I've heard there are great restaurants, coffee shops, lots of good things there. So it may be a kind of chill day for us, just so we can also stay hydrated. But it's also an artist town. Look at that. Oh, it's beautiful. It's also Sunday, so Sayulita is not a total gringo beach town. I mean, there's certainly a lot of Americans and Canadians that come down here, but I think in October, buenos dias, we're gonna find a lot of Mexican tourists. A lot of people from Guadalajara actually come here. I will say this, Mexico is not happy right now. You do see a lot of this. I'm actually really surprised at how developed this is. This is definitely a larger town. Alan has said he actually really likes it. He likes having all of the development here. It's bigger than San Pancho, definitely a bigger vibe. It doesn't feel like a city, but definitely a tourist town. Our breakfast spot for a hotel is right on the beach. I don't know what breakfast is gonna look like, but what a nice surprise. Now you might be wondering why we came here when I didn't think I would like it, but actually it's because I've been surprised a lot by places that I thought I wouldn't like, and then we actually did. And this could be one of them, but I think the caveat is you do need to come perhaps in off season. But Alan said he really likes it because everybody seems very chill, just kind of doing their own thing, and feels more relaxed than Puerto Vallarta. So we're on the beach, it feels good, yeah. Oh, and we have some of our food coming. Gracias. You cannot beat this view. just feeling like such a good start to the day. I feel so energized. I got the huevos divorciados, which is eggs with 2 different sauces. They're divorced. It comes with beans and potato, and then Alan also got the scrambled eggs. Comes with tortilla, which is crucial. And I just want to say this. If you stay somewhere where they do this, where they send you to a restaurant to have free breakfast, do not forget to tip the staff. So people who work in places like Sayulita, Puerto Vallarta, like all of these tourist places, they do expect a tip because they are depending on that. And often their salary kind of counts on that as well, somewhat like in the US. So just because you're getting a free breakfast, don't forget that the staff is still working. And these guys so far, great service. So I think how it goes is the farther north you go on the beach, the less crowded it is. Definitely down on the south end, there's a lot of people. This beach though is actually nicer than San Pancho because it's flat. Right now, San Pancho, I don't know if it's all year round, but it has that kind of sharp cliff. And also it's pretty rocky. But this is good. I didn't think it was a swimmable beach, but you can see you've got surfers and then you've got kids. I mean, these guys are falling before they reach the kids, so that's good. And then I've heard if you keep walking just a little bit north, that's where it is the quietest. You'll kind of get away from all of these chairs and you can bring your own. I can see though, this is very much national tourism right now. You've got a lot of families coming in for the weekend. Part of the reason we weren't really that interested in Sayulita is that we didn't come to Mexico to hang out with other Canadians, or at least I did not. And so to see all of these people here, it's nice. It's like before the crowds of high season, you can actually have a really nice time on the beach. It is hot. It's very hot. Sayulita is really growing on me. I am loving this off-season vibe. I wanted to give a little bit of background about this place because I was very curious about it, especially since I learned that it was a Pueblo Magico, which is usually reserved for places that are not well known and have some kind of cultural element. So originally 1900s, this was actually a spot where there was a lot of coconut oil production. And that kind of fizzed out in the 1940s. And they started to do more fishing, some small agriculture, but also in the 1960s, when Puerto Vallarta hit it big, there was a road here. And so it started becoming a very popular but unknown spot for surfers. So here right now, I think it's really good for beginner, intermediate, but a lot of people are coming up here for that kind of escape because it was still very much a small place and not a lot of tourists. And it remained like that for a long time. So a lot of people will tell me, oh, I was in Sayulita in 2005. It was this like fishing village with some surfing. And so that's how it became very popular. 2015, still popular, but still very much a secluded area. But then it became a Pueblo Magico. And it was because of the fishing heritage, but also there's strong indigenous influence here. And I'm hoping to find that because I've heard that there are a lot of artisans that are still here. Do you want to get a change purse? We're at Plaza Principal, and that's because I wanted to see the Huichol vendors. Now, the Huichol people are an indigenous group from this area, and actually one of the reasons why Sayulita gained its Pueblo Magico status in 2015. So they have this really intricate beadwork, and they're known for it all over Mexico, and they sell it here. Now, this is not a place where you want to haggle. They work hard for these pieces. They are beautiful, and it looks like they have some traditional things, but also some modern things that people can either wear as bracelets or as hats, and often the colors are very symbolic and there's often animals on it. So I've seen a vendor that I want to go check out because she has a deer, which is one of the traditional symbols, and I want to talk to her about it. Ah, es un venado. Sí. Ah,
Yeah, this is significant to their culture to have animals on it. ¿Cuánto cuesta? 300. It's 500 for two. We'll each get one. We haven't bought anything in a while. So this one for me. And do you want to get that for your mom?
No, I see. Just take one.
Solo una.
Yeah.
Okay, solo una. Okay. And then they also put the beaded work here in these hats that say Nayarit. Oh, it's so cool that they do this. But actually, I wanted to have something traditional with the deer.
Over in the main plaza, we saw a man offering drone photos and videos, so we thought, let's try it.
The photographer, Christian, the drone operator, who's also an accomplished photographer, came over and asked if we wanted to do it. It was only 200 pesos, and he takes a 60-second video of you and a few pictures. Really great, such a good idea. He's got a giant, I think it's a Mavic Pro. The sun's gone behind the clouds, but it's actually still quite humid, so we decided to pop into Miscellanea for coffee. And it's in a little alley spot, so if you can't find it, just look for a light blue building and then kind of go to the right. Google Maps kept taking us to the wrong place until a resident here told us where this place was. Now, I came in for the cocoa cold brew. I have been missing coconut coffee from Vietnam, and I thought, oh, coconut and cold brew. I can be caffeinated and get like my coconut coffee mix. But then I saw that they have so many other really great things like kombucha and a number of smoothies and Italian sodas, all of those kinds of things. And I settled on jugo verde. So before green smoothies became so popular 15 years ago, Mexicans had been drinking jugo verde for generations. So it's a mix of different things. In this, I think there's some green apples, some spinach, some ginger, lemon, a bunch of other things. There was a long list of stuff, and it's probably all the vegetables that I need right now. It is delicious. And they have this oat banana drink with honey. You can get it with espresso. This one is without espresso. That was an add-on, and some sesame seeds on top. It's like a banana oatmeal pancake in a glass. It's really good. So we're gonna drink this. We're out on the patio. They do have an inside that's much cooler, but we just kind of wanted to be outside. We're underneath umbrellas and just gonna relax a little bit. We may even have a nap because it's been so hot. We want to take it easy, maybe go back to our hotel, have some water, cool down, but we're definitely not gonna miss sunset here. I really hope it does not rain because I would love to catch a sunset on the Pacific. But first, this is good. No se sabe lo que tienes hasta el día que tú lo pierdes. Solo traguito nada más. It's just a few hours later and it rained for several hours, which was good because we wanted to take a nap. So it was a good excuse. We didn't want to miss out on Sayulita, but that nap has made us feel so much better. We're gonna check out tacos in the city. Now, what's interesting here on the coast is that, yes, fish tacos, seafood tacos are so big, but so is al pastor, pork tacos. Alan can't eat it, but there's a really popular place here that not only has pork, but chicken, beef, and also vegetarian. And it's supposed to be great, so we're gonna go see if there's no line. It's low season, so will it be packed? We'll find out. Well, it was only a 3-minute walk, so that was great. We are at Tacos Diaz. Now, there are two main taco spots in town. There's Tacos Tal Ivan, which is supposed to be fantastic, and it's been around, I think, for a very long time. And then this is kind of a newcomer, Tacos Diaz, but I'm going to try the Al Pastor because it's supposed to be fantastic. A lot of people try the two, and they just say, you know, it's up to personal preference. The tacos Al Pastor and chicken are 23 each, so I would say say, even though Sayulita prices do seem to be a little bit inflated, as is any tourist town, the price is 23 a taco for sit down. Nice place. Yeah, it's good. Let's go in first with habanero with a little bit of this pineapple. Okay. A little bit spicy, but this is delicious. I can see why people really like it. Soft tacos and actually really full of flavor. These are great, pastor. Wow. This place, we've got a bunch of tables, and then they have some places where people can stand, and then actually they have a second floor up top. So they're doing it really well. Everything is very clean, people are nice. There's a guy by the sauces to explain to people least spicy to more spicy. Wrapping up the day, what do I think of Sayulita? Well, I know Alan loves it. He already said he would definitely come back. And for me, I didn't think I would like it at all, but actually, it's pretty good. It's one of those places that it is beautiful, the people are nice. I really like the crafts that it has around here, because I feel like in some beach towns, you're getting things that I think were just made in China and are now sold here. But the people are just like really willing to talk and have a good time. And even the beach vendors, they like to joke around. And so it's been a really nice time. I would come back, but I think I would definitely come off season. So I've seen lots of video of the nightlife scene here. And I think we had those years and we're looking for something else, but accommodation, great. Beach, great. We've had some great food. People were great. So why would we not come back? In the next video, we are going to be on the coast again to a new spot. We're going to do a day trip there because I can't find accommodation under $100, but fingers crossed, I hope it's good. I've heard it's small. Lots of Canadians like to go and the food is very tasty. So see you then.